Good morning. Welcome to Let's Talk. I pray that you are doing well this morning, and I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for following us. Remember, you can follow us on YouTube at Rovanzo Brown Senior 9149. Like I said, I thank you for all that you have done, all you have expressed in your following. I thank those that's following from Africa, different countries in Africa, those that's in the United States. I thank you as well. My brothers and sisters in Pakistan, I thank you too for following, sharing, and supporting. I don't take nothing for granted of what you are doing. Let's get into this Let's Talk. We're going to be coming from Psalms 145 division of Psalms, the 145th division of Psalms. We're going to be looking at one verse, that is the 13th verse, and it reads like this: Your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and your dominion endures throughout all generation. When we look at this passage of scripture, if you read the whole Psalms, you will find out that David is singing praises to God. He is singing praises to God because David realized and understands that God is not just the God of this earth. He's the God of every planet that we know and every planet that we do not know. He's the God of not only this region, but he is the God of every region. You know, Jews believe there's three heavens. Earth is the first heaven. The sky, or where the stars is the second heaven, or where we call space. That's the second heaven. The third heaven is where where he reigns, where he is in present. That's the third heaven. So what David is actually saying, he's praising God for who he is. He is the author and finisher of his faith, but he's greater than that. He is the God of all dominion, all power. And because he is, that's why he says in this verse, your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, meaning that it's not going to never fall. It's not going to never cease to exist. Because if you notice, even every kingdom that's in the earth, every kingdom from the beginning of time to even now has fallen. No matter how great they were, no matter how vast they were, they all fell. But David is saying his kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. And then he goes on to say, your dominion endures throughout all generations. It's going to last ever. It lasted before man got here. It's going to last after man leaves here. It's nothing God can't do. And because of this, his kingdom always will stand. You know, people or Jews wrap themselves in a prayer shawl. It's a prayer shawl. It's the same garment that the woman who had an issue of blood, who touched the hem of the garment, which were the little tassels from Jesus' shawl. On this shawl, it has a prayer. Before Jews or before people wrap themselves with this shawl to pray, they actually recite the prayer. On the writing, which usually is in Hebrew, on the writing it says the King of the universe. They are recognizing who God is, not only in their life, but they're recognizing who he is and how vast he is. And because they recite this prayer and then they wrap themselves. And after they wrap themselves, they cover their head and they pray. But I am saying this because here's the secret about all this is what I'm saying. We have to understand who God is. And when we understand who God is, then we will realize that it's nothing impossible for him. And because it's nothing impossible for him, whatever you go through, whatever you're experiencing, good or bad, God is there. And because he's there, he's able to do whatever he wants to do. He's able to heal. He's able to destroy. He's able to do whatever he wants. We just have to understand and realize that it's all in God's plan. And we hope to be in God's plan and his hands. And how do we hope to do that? By giving God the praise, the honor, and exalting him for who he is. Yes, we are wretches, a wretch undone. Our righteousness is filthy rags compared to him. And because it is, and the reason why it is because nothing we can do can make us righteous. Nothing we can do will make us where we are at the same level with God. But what happens is, because God is who he is, we can give him all the praise. And because of his son, Jesus Christ, dying for us, that's the only thing that allows us to get through the gate and get to his throne room and bow our heads and say, all that I have is yours, because you are the King of the universe. And because you are my king as well. And when we understand that, then and only then will we get to be able to recognize him. And God in return exalts us. Because it's not really about us. It's all about our God that we serve, who is the King of the universe. That's why David is saying, your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and your dominion endures through all generations. He was here before we got here. He's going to be here after we leave this place. And when we know that we serve a king that's everlasting, we can give everything to him, like I said, and exalt his holy name. I hope this helps somebody out on this Thursday morning. On this Wednesday morning. I'm all ahead on this hump day Wednesday. I hope that this helps somebody out, knowing who they serve is the King of the universe. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. And you know what I always say. I love you to life, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'll see you real soon. Have a blessed Wednesday on purpose. God bless you.